everybody, welcome into Average Joe Sports Talk. We are about to break down the Georgia Notre Dame game. This is a very huge game. It's going to be at Georgia at 2:30 this Saturday. The man on my right, your left, is Xavier Curry. He's out actually on my other YouTube channel, A Real and a Beer. This one is, what's your name again?
Jay Green.
Oh, Jay Green. Nice to meet you, Jay.
Yeah, nice
First time I met Jay. I'm just kidding, man. It's my right hand, Jay. Okay, first and foremost, the reason Jay's sitting in is pure hatred for Notre Dame. The reason X is sitting in, he's a lifelong Notre Dame fan. So this is going to get pretty interesting. Before these two guys take off, I'm going to go ahead and give you the tale of the tape, so to speak. Georgia's actually a 12.5-point favorite at home. Offensively, they're averaging 49.3 points a game and only giving up 7.7 points per game. One key factor in the game that I know is very huge is they are rushing for 286 yards a game, that being Georgia. And Notre Dame is 120th in the nation currently in rushing defense. But Notre Dame counters that by having been a +6 in the turnover category, which is very huge. X, I want you to lead off. You tell me why Notre Dame's going to win this game.
I think we have a huge advantage in our passing game. I think we have tall, agile receivers on the outside. The bigger difference between the time we played them a couple of years ago is that we actually, no disrespect to Brandon Wimbush, but Ian Book is a better passer, 68% completion percentage last year. Off the top of my head, easy to do. Finished, second or third in the nation completion percentage behind Tua, something like that. So Ian Book is a pretty good passer, though, man. We do have a few injuries. Javar Strong, our starting running back, is not there. We're missing a couple of pieces in linebacker who end up going pro. But I think we putting in a few pieces here. Brian Kelly said at one of his post-game conferences or some of the games that we played, they're not putting everything out there preparing for this game. So I have a huge confidence, though, man. I know we have struggles in big games against teams, but that's playoff-wise. Regular season, it's always respectable. So
Something I found interesting when talking about Georgia's defense faces your offense. Three of the four leading tacklers on Georgia are DBs. Now, is that from the way he's schemed or what? I don't know. I just find that kind of unique. Thought that was pretty interesting. Now, offensively for Georgia, Jay, you know familiar faces, but the one new face that's really made a huge impact is from Hoover, Alabama, George Pickens. He's got 9 receptions for 162 yards and some highlight reel catches and a touchdown. And then Dominic Blaylock has 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. But talk about that offensive line a little bit, and obviously DeAndre Swift.
Georgia's O-line, they probably got one of the best in the country. They're huge. I don't know the exact weight, but they're humongous.
I think they average around
it's
330.
It's up there. Yeah, it's up there. That's why their running game is so successful, because their O-line is close to impenetrable, if that makes sense. Overall, this is my thing with Notre Dame. When it comes to games like this,
There he goes.
when you play teams like Georgia, Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, when it comes to teams like that, they don't deliver. History has proved it. Look at last year against Clemson. I mean, yeah, in the past, bowl games they've made, they've tore some SEC teams up, but I mean, come on, it's a little bowl game.
You got a rebuttal on that?
Yeah, but I do respect Ian Book. Ian Book is a good passer. Not gonna lie, he really is. But to me, this is a night game in Athens. Everybody knows how crazy Athens can get. To me, Georgia is way more talented across the board on both sides of the ball. I mean, you got James Cook, DeAndre Swift. What's that guy? The guy towards ACL, Zaire White. You got him. You got Jake Fromm. You got George Pickens. Then defensively, they've had the most defense come back. In the SEC, them and Bama were the two teams that had, and LSU had a lot of talent coming on defense.
Florida.
Back. Yeah, y'all too. My bad.
When you leave this out.
My bad.
That's disrespectful.
All right. You want to go ahead and rebuttal that?
Yeah, I think when you take a look at the offensive line, the offensive line is good, but our strength is our defensive line. We're 7 deep across the defensive line, subbing in and out all game. So our linebackers are a little shaky. I will admit that. I have no problem admitting that. They're young, first-year starters, but they showed some things. The adjustment against Louisville. When Louisville goes up 14-7, but the game ends 35-14. Go figure. Make adjustments. We run a 4-2-5. If we're able to have our rover come down in our safeties, Omar Gillian is one of the top safeties, and our freshman, Kyle Hamilton, is a ball hawk. Just phenomenal. When he comes in on certain packages of base defenses. So I think if we can keep Swift contained, nothing in their passing game has scared me. That stat with 9 catches. They're 3 games deep. He's got 9 catches. That doesn't scare me at all.
He's their leading receiver, too.
Yeah, leading receiver. They haven't really played anybody. So I would love to see them do it against a phenomenal opponent. And I think we're that opponent to test them.
Fromm is sitting at 601 yards, 75% completion, 5 TDs, most importantly, no picks so far.
Right.
But I don't think he's had to pass either.
Right. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Give me a prediction.
I got 24-20. I got Notre Dame.
24-20.
24-20.
I got 38-20 Georgia.
38-20 Georgia.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like it, guys.
Behind the scenes, it
We're
was
gonna take notes on this, and the loser's got to do something.
Okay.
What we got to do?
Hey, I'll come back on Average Joe's,
All right.
and I will, in front of the camera, in front of Jay, say, hey, you was right. You the man.
Let's do it.
You want to do that? Go back and forth.
Yeah, vice versa.
Vice versa.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you have it, folks. We're about to shut this one down.